Hi, Sharon Brennan here, Cottage Lane Stamper. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I wanted to show you one of the items from the 2018 Occasions catalog, and it's also our 30th year we're celebrating. This catalog runs from January 2nd to March 31st, and I'm going to be using the Sure Do Love You bundle. Actually the Framelit set from that. I'm going to make one of the boxes from there. I'm going to use this Framelit, and then one of these, or actually it comes with two. It's a little piece that die cuts into the box to show you where your flap goes, or to hold your box closed. And then I'm also going to use the heart on the front to cut out a little piece of, a little opening, and put a little piece of window sheet in there. So I'm going to run and cut these out, and I'll be right back. I wanted to mention before I cut this out, the size of the paper is 6.5 by 5, I believe. Let me measure that again. Six and a half by 4.5, so it should fit right on there. It's a little bit larger than some of our other dies. So I'm back. I've got my two pieces. Now you'll notice that when you have directional paper like this, you'll need to cut one of them upside down, so that your hearts, or whatever it is, are all going the same direction. I'm going to use this piece on another card, save that for something else. Another thing I want to mention is that when you are cutting this out, when you run it through your Big Shot, don't run it straight through. Run it at an angle. It's much easier in your Big Shot, and it won't hit all the rollers at the same time. Otherwise, you're going to hear a real horrible cracking noise, and it may damage your Big Shot. So. And now we're going to put this together. I'm going to score all the lines here. Now, I need to figure out where. Oops, there's another line here. And our little flaps. This would be really cute to put some little candies in. I'm going to apply my window sheet now. I cut out a 3x3 piece of window sheet, and it looks like it's just going to fit in there perfectly. And use some of my tear and tape. I love this stuff. Let's tear off a piece here, put it right below there. And a little bit right above the... Now you could also use just the front part and make a shaker card too. I'm sure my grandsons would love to get some candy in this. They don't care about too much what it comes in, but they just like the candy. But I enjoy making things like this for my grandsons. I have 3 of them. I like to call them my 3 grandsons. I don't know if you ever remember that TV show from long ago. Kind of, oops. Got a little too close before I wanted to lay down. Get it right in the folds there. There we are. There's a nice little window box there for it. To put it together, we want to make sure that we have our tape on the bottom flaps so that you have a nice smooth edge on the front. Now I wanted to cut the flaps. I've been trying to figure this out. There aren't any real directions that come with the box itself. So what I've done is I've kind of drawn a little place on here, and if you come down 1 inch from the top to here and then center it in like a 1/2 inch on each side. Get my little trusty ruler here. Little advertising for Kmart. Come in about a 1/2 inch from each side. I guess it's 5/8 of an inch. Kind of center it there. Let's see if I've got that right on this side here. This side's more, so 1/2 inch from each side, and then kind of maybe use a flag or something like that, a post-it note, and just to hold it in place where you want to cut it, and run it through your Big Shot. Let's see how this goes. And there are 2, so you can do both of them at the same time. Actually, you don't have to cut one for the bottom because that'll just tuck in on the bottom of the other side. Anyway, I can see where my line is, and this is where it cut it. So it'll just pop out a little bit. I'm just going to erase that real quick. And let's put this box together. I think for something like this, you're going to want to use fast fuse. It's a little bit stronger. If I can get mine to go. Or maybe it's empty. I think it's empty. So I do have some of my old trusty tape that we no longer sell. I kind of hoarded it. We'll use it for special projects. So put one piece there. Make sure you don't get up into the flap. You can see that there. Now when you do cut this little flap, make sure it's going in the right direction. So this is the back piece, and that's where the front piece is going to tuck into. There. And now we are going to line these up together like this. You can kind of use your flap here and your flap down here as a guide. And then this one should just go together like that. So now you have a nice smooth edge in the front. This one here will be tucked underneath. And if we did this right, gotta punch that out a little bit. It should hold it closed. Or if you didn't want to do that, you can just merely tuck it in too. So anyway, I'm going to fill that up with some conversation hearts for my grandsons. There's our box. And just tuck this in here. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a lot of fun to make. It really doesn't take much time. Just remember, for the, if you want to use this on the back, it's 1/2 inch from the sides, and I think it was about, what was it, 3/4 of an inch from the top, 7/8, about 7/8 of an inch from the top. Okay, so don't be afraid of this one. Like I said, if you don't want to use this little thing, you can just tuck it in. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate my subscribers. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd be happy to be yours. Just contact me either through my email, cottageLaneStamper@gmail.com, or you can contact me through my website, SharonBrennan.stampinup.net. And if you don't have the New Occasions catalog and the Celebration catalog, let me know and I can pop them into the mail for you. Thanks again. Take care and may God bless you. I will have all the dimensions for the paper and the window sheet and the little flap on my blog, cottageLaneStamper@blogspot.com, and and all the supplies. Thanks again. Take care. May God bless you.